Hi friends, it's Beck at Beckerelli's Books. Today I am finishing up this tag challenge with Oak House Journals. This tag is going to Leanne. Hi Leanne. um, so I left you on the last little video with this. I was so unprepared, but I got a few things together and I've worked on a few things off camera. It was late when I was doing that and I just, I couldn't. So I've been watching Carol at Oak House Journals do her cards tags, and she's doing a 50 stack challenge, and she's so talented, my gosh. And she's doing all these layers on her number 17, and I was just like, oh, it's so beautiful, so like such an elegant simple way of putting some dimension into stuff. And I don't think I do dimension because I usually am making things to put inside a journal, but this isn't going in a journal. This is just going to be a standalone item. So I thought, why not just put a little bit of oomph into it? Not much, but so I've distressed the edges of the tag. So that's my backing. So I've just distressed the edges, and I don't have a distressing tool, so I just use the edge of my scissor and just scratch the side like that. On this sort of heavier scrapbooking paper it works well. And then I found some beautiful, I don't know what the brand is, Fabrino or something like that, watercolor paper that I've had for ages, and I'd forgotten about it, and I found it. I have a massive roll of it. So I cut a little bit of that off, and I used my distress inks to color it. So I just smushed it on my mat and wet it, and then put that in there and dried it off. So I'd used aged mahogany and Victorian velvet to do the background, and then I used this stencil, cheapy stencil, to do some little floral designs in the background. So there's my stencil part of the challenge, and then I just tried to roll up the edges a little bit. And then I thought it needed something, so I popped on some of this beautiful vintage lace, and then that will go there. And then in that Stamperia kit, they had some cards and different elements, so I took this one and I cut the top off. It was a tag. I'll cut the top off so it would fit, and that will go there. And then I just bought these stickers, and they were still sitting on my desk, and I thought these colors would be beautiful with this sticker. But this sticker is vellum, and lovely Kay at Creating with Kay, I can't remember her YouTube channel. I'm so sorry, Kay. I'll link her below, but Kay leaves she's made a card and she left the backing on the sticker, which I thought was genius. So I'm going to do it, and so that I can actually see the lady, because if I take her off, she's going to be quite see-through. So I'm just going to trim off that excess white part around there. I don't want that much. I don't mind a little bit, but I don't want it to be completely bordered. So let's trim that off there. And she can go on there. And then I found this little piece of satin ribbon, which I've tied into a bit of a bow, and I thought that could go up there, and I'll trim the tails. Excuse me. And so let's stick that down. So I hope you're all well and having a lovely day, whatever day you are watching this. For me today, filming it is Friday, and it's my last official day of holidays. I don't go back to work till Monday, but yeah, officially last day off before I go back to work. And I have to admit, it's been a really nice, relaxing break. I haven't been doing a whole lot of anything except for crafting and just some organisation stuff, which is nice. You know, you've got time to do it at a slower pace than you do when you're at working. Okay. I'll put this one on. So yesterday I actually made an absolute mess of my house. I went through a whole bunch of my papers and books and things and pulled out some beautiful parts, like pages and things to share in my Etsy shop. So I don't know when this video will come out, but if they're there, have a look because they're so cute. And it's so fun. I had a really fun time making those little packs up. Yeah, it's not something that I've really ever done, and it was so much fun. I mean, I made an absolute mess, but you know, because you got to pull all the books out and make sure you've got enough for each pack. I made 5, which I thought was ambitious, but it was fun. Alright, there she is. It's cute. I like it. And then that'll go there, and I'll use the fabric glue for this one. Alright, and I'll just trim those down a little bit. So there's the tag, and the back is quite pretty, just as is. So I'll pop that aside. Okay, so the next bit was this. So I think I will distress the edges just so it all fits together, looks cohesive. Now this edge, I don't think I should do too much because then it's on the fold, so I'll just do it light. Alright, there we go. Makes a bit of a mess, but ah well. And then I might pop some aged mahogany around there too. Not a lot, you know, I don't think it needs a whole lot, but we'll border it up a bit. So this is how the little applique thing worked out. I think the colours turned out really pretty. Let's see if I can get you some more light. And now the other thing that I needed to put on is a belly band. So I'm having trouble deciding how I'm going to do it because I don't know if I just stick this on, if there's going to be enough room for the tag to slide in and out once that's stuck on. And it might be a bit floppy. So what I thought I could do is use the wallpaper as the belly band and then have this over the top as the embellishment, because I really like that. I don't want to leave it off. So let's try that. Let's cut that to size. I have folded in the edges because I didn't think I wanted it to be quite so wide. Just give it a little bit of ink on those edges. And then I'm going to use the fabric glue because this is a little bit thick. Fold those edges in. That will also strengthen that up a bit. Not that it needs it. This wallpaper freeze is really nice. Okay. And then, still a tiny bit big. That's better. And then we'll just pop a little bit of glue right along the edge. I'll pop that straight in the middle for our belly band. Ooh. Okay. I'll give that a sec to dry before I try and stick the tag in there. And then that's going to go over the top. Now, to embellish the front, I thought that I could put something like this or another one of these beautiful ladies, but I don't know how that will look with this behind there. Let's see if this is going to work. Well, that works so good. All right, happy with that. And then that will go there. And now I do like these girls. I think they're really pretty. So I might do that rather than one of those. But I think she needs something behind us. So maybe some music paper. And we'll just give her a rough tear out. What do you think? Maybe we'll give this a scrunch. Hopefully it doesn't fall to pieces. give her a scrunch and then a little bit of ink. I think I might just run a light colour over the top just to pick up those. Yeah, there we go. Pick up those crunchy bits. And I'll still just do the edges a smidge more. Okay. Beautiful. And then I think what I want to do is also pop on a little bit of something. A little bit of something, a little bit of bling, bling. Let's see. What do we got here? Excuse me. Well, that's not it. I have these, but that's not what I want. Where's the other one? This is the problem. When you clean up, you forget where you put stuff. And I really have forgotten where I put stuff. Yeah. Okay, I have another box. Quality Streets. What's in here? Alright, this is a treasure box. I love this box. I just have got so many cool things in here. I know. Let's see if I can find it. It is a beautiful jewel. And it was on a little necklace. No, it wasn't. It was on a bracelet. It was a whole bunch of them together. Oh, that's cute, but that doesn't. It's not going to go. Not the right colour. What do you reckon? Something like that. I think it's funny that Leanne will be watching this and she'll notice what I chose because she has it in her hot little hand. And she's watching me scurry through this box. That's too much. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, if I had have put a... Maybe I could do another bit of ribbon through here and use that buckle. Yeah, let's do that because I can't find the other thing. There is another box of stuff like this somewhere. Alright, now to find some ribbon. I don't think I have any of that pretty... Oh, what about the blue one? That might be nice. My ribbons are up on a high shelf behind me, and I have to climb up on stuff to get it down. So that's why I kind of have to be a bit more organised. But this blue will go... Gosh, that's stuck down really well. Okay. Gorgeous. But I think I'm going to double it up. And do a bit of a thing like that. All right, let's give this a go. We'll stick this down first. Oops. Get all those little edges. Oh, I shouldn't be gluing on that. I get the right side. I can't tell. Alright, and then I can put some glue across there, and then I'll do that edge. See if we can get that to fit all the way across. Sure I got that on straight. Alright. Yeah, cool. Alright, so then we'll put this one on. Right there. And then I think we'll put this in behind her. Like that. So I'll just pop some glue across here. And some strings on there. And then I'll pop that there and just separate those a little bit so they look like there's a cross over. Oops. I want that one up there and that one down there. Yeah, that's how I want it. Make sure that's all stuck down. Okay. Oh, I've glued my book closed just a little bit. So normally I'd wrap ribbon, but I can't because this is the inside of the little thing. And I don't really want it on the back, so I'll snip it off. And hopefully it won't fray. Right. And I think on this one I might leave the border. Yep. Thank you so much for this tip, Kay. Such a great idea. Paper crafting with Kay. That's the one. Sorry, Kay. Had a mental blank there for a sec. Alright, so there's Gorgeous Girl. And our tag slides in and out like that. so stoked. That looks awesome. Alright, so for the inside, let's get this thing done. So I've spent, as I said, I was pulling pages out for another thing yesterday, and while I was doing that, I gathered together some bits and pieces to pop inside. Oops. So what I'm going to do is pop this pile of nice little pages in here. I'll snip the edges off and sew. I'm going to sew it in with my sewing machine, and that will give Leanne a bunch of cute little pages that she can tear out and use in her stuff, or use this as a little journal. But I'll show you what I've put in. I've got some of my handmade paper, some embossed and inked paper, some beautiful music paper, some cross-stitch pattern, more music paper, the text from the cross-stitch pattern. This is gorgeous parchment paper, more of that, more parchment paper, a little recipe page out of a book, more of my handmade paper, some more embossed paper, and this shimmery shiny stuff. So there's some little goodies. There will also be another bundle of goodies for Leanne that I'll send her, just to say thank you for being my swap partner and friend. Made some great new friends from YouTube, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm loving this community, as I've said probably more times than you're willing to hear. But yeah, there's that. So all done, and it'll be being posted off to Leanne today with her journal that she purchased from me. And I really had a great time with this swap. Thank you so much, Carol at Oak House Journals, for getting me involved. What I'm going to ask everybody, all my Aussie girlfriends, is to pop over to Carol at Oak House Journal if you're not already subscribed over there, because with the swaps that she does, the Australian contingent is pretty much just Leanne and I now. It was just Leanne. So Leanne's been doing these for a while, and she's been having to send her makes overseas, which, as you know, at the moment can be quite expensive. So there's a Christmas challenge coming up. If you can pop over, and don't overcommit yourself, but maybe just do one tag swap with another Aussie to boost our contingency up a little bit. So I know Carol would be super grateful, and so will Leanne and I, because I'm really enjoying this little swap. It's pushing my boundaries a little bit, and you're meeting some new people, which is never a bad thing, really. So yeah, I really hope you do jump on over and join in on the Christmas swap. I think you need to get over there by the 1st of November to get on the list for the draw. All right, so I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.